NBBL Pokemon Draft League Week 1 in under 60 seconds. Go! Zamazenta Crown, Gliscor, Lycanroc Dusk, Tera Skeledirge, Iron Jugulus, Galarian Weezing, Tera Lokix, Rotom-Mow, Tera Vaporeon, Indeedee, and Spidops. A whole lot of bulky offense, that's for sure. To start us off, I need a really good lead, so of course we got Chestnut with a Rocky Helmet, Body Press, Leech Seed, Spiky Shield, and Spikes, meant to be the absolute biggest counter to Tera Lokix, while being able to set up hazards. And speaking of some hazards, I wanted Crocodile next, with leftovers, Earthquake, Knockoff, Taunt, and Stealth Rock, running a more bulky set this week, while also being able to prevent hazards with Taunt. And then next up, as we need a general hit taker, we have Slowking here, with Psychic Noise, Scald, Thunder Wave, and Chilly Reception, meant to slow down his faster threats, while also preventing healing on things like Skeledirge. But now time for a little bit more offense, so of course, to pair up with Slowking, we got Kyurem Black with Heavy Duty Boots, Scale Shot, Earth Power, Freeze Dry, Flash Cannon, running a rash nature to be able to spam special attacks very easily, while not lowering the power of my Scale Shots. And speaking of a lot of damage, he has 0 switch-ins to Choice Specs, Tera Flying, Kilowattrel. His only real resist is Lycanroc Dusk, and Tera Blast after our Tera Flying guaranteed to hit KOs. And then of course we got Hurricane, Weather Ball, and Volt Switch for pivoting. Now finally, I want another special sweeper and also a potential Baitmon. So of course we got Iron Moth holding a Charty Berry to always be able to tank one Excel Rock from Lycanroc Dusk. And then I have Fiery Dance, Energy Ball, Toxic for Skeledirge, and Agility. That's it for the team builder. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm on my way to 250 subscribers, and I know we can get there by the end of the year with your help. And I'll see you guys in the battle.
Alright everybody, welcome to the battle. Alrighty, so Mike has brought the Zama Crown, the Gliscor, the Lycan Dusk. So good thing I brought Charty Berry on Iron Moth, the Dirge, the Lokix, and the Vaporeon. I do personally kind of just like the idea of leading this guy. I see 0 removal. So getting spikes up is pretty nice, I must say. And I'm Rocky Helmet and Spiky Shield. If he leads Lokix, how much does Banded Knockoff do to me? Lokix, Choice Band, do Chestnut. That does literally 37 to 44. If he is Tera Bug First Impression, it does 46 to 54. Alright, so honestly, I think the Gliscor is probably the scariest thing for him to lead with. Maybe the Zama if he just wants to, like, you know, start setting up. Have fun, Mike. Let's just see how it goes. Serene. Okay. Even Choice Band, like Tera Bug First Impression does literally nothing. So I'm gonna just go for my Spike. He could go for U-turn. Tera Bug does 35 to 42, and that's Adamant Tinted Lens. Gotta love fully Fizz-Def Chestnut. He might just hard switch here, expecting the Spiky Shield. That's more or less why I'm going for Spike right now. I don't want to go for Spiky Shield and just give him a free switch. Because if he switches in something like, maybe not Gliscor so much, but definitely, like, not Vaporeon either. Dirge, for sure. If he switches in Dirge, I don't want to give him an absolutely free switch. At least I get my Spike up. But I do suspect that he is going for, okay, he's just going for the, this could be Tera Fire. Is this Tera Fire? Nope, just going for the Tera Bug. Okay, that's fine. First impression, this is probably the best case scenario. Okay, perfectly chill. Okay, that did 215. 215. Okay, that did 43%. Yep, that was a high roll. Okay, very good. Now I'm gonna go for Leech Seed. Oh, okay, that's Bug Plate. That's Bug Plate. Interesting. Fun one. Fun tech there for sure.
Yep. Okay, Rocky Helmet. Oh, Life Orb. Duh. Okay.
I just completely missed that. That's perfectly fine. This thing is still gonna just be getting weakened down a whole hell of a lot. Very good. Alright. Spiky shield. You might want to swap here, but he's still going to be taking huge amounts of chip damage here. And then he can't really even switch in too much either. Okay, I am at 102 right now. I don't think I can live another one, another leech life after another leech seed chip. Okay, spiky shield, the big shield-o. Very good. U-turn. Okay, popping the Yui, taking some more chip damage. Very good indeed. I kind of wish I went for spiky shield. It would have just been a little bit more HP. Okay. I don't really want to swap in anything here. I mean, Iron Moth could come out. How much does... Okay, so Life Orb. And then Iron Moth. Iron Moth takes 51, 45 to 53. That's a lot of damage. I think I might just wanna... I might honestly just go for a second. Genuinely, he kills me anyways. I go for Spiky Shield. Okay, that's fine. Leech Life. That's a-okay. Gonna get off a little bit of healing, but that's fine. I got my spike up. He did get quite a bit of healing, but this is fine here. Yep, lost that. I could go for this and just like go for it. He can't outspeed me. He could go for Sucker Punch still. I could go for this. Yeah, I'm gonna go for this just because I don't want to let Dirge in for free, and I feel like this is just a free. I could go for Volt Switch, but honestly, he has no real resist to this Flying Tera Blast here, so that's just what I'm gonna go for. Could be Sucker Punch still. Nope, okay. Something's getting 2-hit KO'd, I think. Ryuk. Okay, this might get 2-hit KO'd from here. It depends if this is specially defensive. Gliscor. Kilowattrel. There. Let's see how much this does. Okay, KKK, let's go. Ooh, boy! Yes, 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 okay. Okay, do we know? What do we know? Okay, Tera Blast does 56 to 67. That is likely specially defensive Gliscor. Could have gotten a high roll there, or it's just like a mixed defense. That's possible. Even if they go for Protect, I am fine here. So Gliscor just dies. Gliscor straight up dies here, unless they want to switch something else in, which also gets 2-hit KO'd. Nothing takes 2. Especially Lycanroc. Like, if he was Assault Vest Lycanroc, maybe, but I don't even know after Spike. Okay, just going for a hard swap. Let's see. Okay, the Strutta. Okay. Okay. And then this is fine. Yep, this is just getting big damage. And now I'm going into Crook, because he is 1000% going for Cellrock. Cellrock, I wouldn't trust going for a double switch here right at this time. especially since he knows that this thing KOs everything. I can rock. Okay. Yep. Cell Rock if he has choice band kills. If he doesn't, okay. And then this is chillin'. Okay, he's going for the double. The double gang. Okay. Ryuk again. Okay. Honestly, this is fine. I'm going for taunt. Getting taunted up. No hazards for you. No hazards. Okay. No hazards for you, bucko. Now I go for rocks. Because he either switches or he hits me here. But yeah. Talk crocodile, let's go, boys. Hey yo, oh yeah, boys, let's go. Alright, let's see. DMX. Alright. Just straight up risking that. Interesting. 1000% an interesting play. Okay. Honestly, right now, with Lycanroc being so low, I am fine with having Iron Moth take this damage here. There we go. Yep, the first impression, that's fine. Oof, that did way more than I expected it to. How much exactly did it do? Iron Moth? Yeah, okay, well, we already know how much it did, so there's no point in really even, like, doing that. You know what, I'm just going for Fiery Dance. I'm just going for the dance. Okay, good. Glad I didn't go for Toxic. Okay, Iron Moth claims that kill. Boy is a threat. That really helps out with Slowking in the late game, 1 bajillion%. And then it also helps Crocodile too, because now Crook doesn't have to fear that kind of priority anymore. Or not even just a priority, but just like choice, like Life Orb boosted bug attacks doing mad damage to Crook, even if I'm like fairly defensive. Probably goes Dirge, if I absolutely had to guess. And if he goes Dirge, I think I just go Toxic. I think Iron Moth just goes down here, honestly. I'm not, like, too terribly concerned. He's probably calcing, Lycandusk. Oh, no, he's just going for this. Okay. Honestly, I'm just going to go for Fiery Dance. If he gets his rocks up, that's fine. I am heavy-duty boots on quite a bit of stuff, so I am chill with just getting off this Fiery Dance and just... Ooh, that was almost a kill, too. Okay, got the special attack boost. I am big chilling with this. Okay, now he just basically sacked Gliscor for those hazards. I'm going for Energy Ball because I think he's going to swap into Vaporeon. He either swapped into Vaporeon or lets this go down. I could have Fire Ray Danced here. Got the +2 on the Vaporeon, but because then that probably would have killed with Energy Ball still too. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that would have been a better idea, especially since Vaporeon is a pretty big mon to like into Kyurem. Though at the same time, if that is Fizz Def, it is not going to work against my Kyurem Black. And I do kind of think that it should be Fizz Def Vaporeon. Vaporeon, Fizz Def, Kyurem Black. Freeze Dry does 53 to 63. Okay, he just lets this thing go down. Big fine with that. Probably should have gone Fiery Dance, just so then he would have been baited into going Vaporeon. Now he definitely does not go Vaporeon. Granted, I do think there's a solid chance he goes into the Lycandusk, but if he does go Lycandusk, I just freely go into Crook. Whereas if he goes Vaporeon, I think I'd just go for Energy Ball, get my big damage off on that. And then just kind of calc damage from there. Because that will help me know if Vaporeon is especially defensive. Okay, Smaug. Okay, this guy. Genuinely, I'm going for Toxic. Genuinely going for Toxic. I do not want to deal with this Skeledirge. So yes, this boy is getting Toxic mad bad. Scorching Sands. Awesome. Cool tech for sure. 1000%. I like that. Yeah. And now here I go. I think I go Crook. I go Crook. I can knock off here. I don't think he. If he is Will-O-Wisp. Okay. I could go Taunt still. Is Taunt fine? I think I just go Taunt, honestly. He can't really hit me. Yeah, and if he goes into... okay, Purple Rain. Who's that? Oh, that's, okay. That's Vaporeon, okay. Yeah, that's fine. There. And we also see that this thing is heavy duty boots, so I'm going for knock on this thing. He could go for Scald. Scald would be spooky, but I'm also lefties. I'm fairly defensive. I'm pretty sure I'm mostly like HP invested, so I should be able to tank this decently. No boots, and I do think that is Fizz Def. Flip turn. A Flippy Dippy. Okay. No more hazards for you. Or no, no more hazard ignoring for you. Yes, that's the word. Okay. Knock off 25 to 29 to fully Fizz Def Vaporeon. Okay. That is likely Fizz Def Vaporeon then. So that really, really opens up a special Kyurem Black. He can't go Kyurem Black here. He could go Skeledirge again. But I just go for knockoff on that thing then. Zama. Okay, hazard damage. There we go. Genuinely? Okay. I might just go, you know what? I just go Slowking. I was thinking of possibly going Taunt to stop him from setting up, but I genuinely just go into this, get off a T-Wave. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I get off a T-Wave, and then I Skull. No. T-Wave is good because it helps with the, whatever it's called, with Kyurem Black. So he's Howl. He could be Rest, Crunch, Body Press. Well, I don't even think he... Okay. Crunch, that did a lot. T-Wave. Okay. Very good. Okay, then I get my regen back up immediately. Bring in Crook, get the Intim. If he goes for CC, that's fine. I just don't want this thing getting any more boosted up. Heavy Slam, okay, that's fine. That is A-okay. Now I go for EQ. I go for EQ on this now. Yeah, because after EQ, this should hopefully be in range. It kind of depends on how much damage this does. But I do think if he is Fizz Def for this, then he's not specially defensive enough for Special Kyurem Black's Earth Power. And I definitely outspeed now after the para. Yeah, I think I'm in a good spot here. Forcing this Zama out now and having it be parried is really good. Okay. Okay, that is 50. Heavy Slam. Okay. Okay, Crook to Zamazenta, Crown, Dauntless Shield, Earthquake. Okay. He's at 50. Okay, so he's either no HP investment, or he is specially defensive. Okay, if he is specially defensive, how spooky is this? Actually, you know what? I'm going into Uni. I'm going Uni. I'm fine with this thing going down if he does end up going for that. Yeah, I think that's just 1000% fine. I just go into this. He's forced to take more hazard chip if he wants to switch. Otherwise, I should be able to live or KO from here. Kilowattrel, Tera Flying, Tera Blast is 52 to 61. If he is fully HP invested, it's 43 to 51. But I don't believe Heavy Slam should kill. Heavy Slam to 68 to 81. So it's a roll. If he gets an absolute high roll, it has a shot. But then again, Kyurem Black comes in for free, and then Special Kyurem Black cleans from here. Skeledirge can't wall me. I can't and then the... Okay, he just swaps. Opts to swap. Purple Rain, okay. Kind of wish I went for Volt Switch, but this should still be a-okay. I do think I guarantee just I either KO here or I 2-hit KO, so then this thing going down, big. Very, very big. Okay. Alright. Then Lycan. Alright. Living on like however much HP. Do I... What do I do? Okay. I think I am fine to just let this thing go down here, honestly. I'll sell rock. Yep, that's fine. Okay. I just didn't want to get red, basically. Whereas now Slow King, Lycan, Rock, Dusk. Rock is 36 to 42 if he is Choice Banded. That does not KO me. And then... Okay. Can I just Sigh Noise? Yep. Yep, that's fine. That kills. Okay. And then I think I also click that same move into Zama then, if he decides to just... Because he might just Howl. And I just don't want him to go for Rest. If he does go Rest... if he goes Rest, that's fine, actually. Because then Kyurem Black guaranteed 2-hit KOs. Okay, Smaug. Alright. This is fine. Might go for... I just have to let this thing go down. I guarantee kill the SKELEDIRGE with whatever his name is. Okay, going for the Torch Song. Ooh. That's fine. The damage here just means that it's a guarantee OHKO with Earth Power, so I am 1000% A-OK with this. Now I'm going for Psy Noise. Yep. This is fine. I could have gone for Psy Noise before, but now he can't go for it again. The Toxic Chip after this and the next turn should hopefully mean that he's right around the same amount of HP, roughly. I'm gonna go for Scald again. Torch Song. You're in black. SKELEDIRGE. Earth Power does 43 to 51 if he has max Spadef. And I don't believe he KOs me from here. I think Kieran Black should claim the dub. Yep, he is less than 50%. So unless he is absolute max, I guarantee kill. And then Torch Song, even if he's at +2, does not kill me. It does 58 to 68. And then I outspeed and kill Zama. Big GG's to Mike. Whoa. Crazy match. Crazy match for sure. Whoa. Alright, coming out with a 1-0 dub against Mike. He played incredibly well. But hey, I think this team was very good into Mike's team, and it was super close. It was close in mocks as well, but he got me on just enough plays to really like force me to make some hard switches. But yeah, Kieran Black comes back and claims the dub against WreckItMike. I hope you all enjoyed the first week of NBBL, and I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe, by the way. See you in the next one. Peace.